Okay, I'm reporting to you live from my room, and here's the reason why I did not post this thing last week, or not last week. I'm sorry, the the one that I didn't do yesterday. It's because this side of my face was blown completely up. I had a sinus infection. I had to get a steroid shot and everything. So the swelling has gone down, and yes, I am that vain. I know how handsome I am, and I want you guys to see me only in that capacity and nothing else. Okay, so this will probably be a quick one. I'm just going to discuss a few things about writing, stuff like that. If you like it, you like it. If you don't, you don't. It's cool. But I like to start off by saying that writing a novel is tough. It's not impossible. It's just tough. I think if I went and said, if anyone could sit here and do this and be persistent and consistent at the same time, I'd be lying. I don't think that everyone has that in them. So I appreciate the work that other writers do, and I appreciate the work that I put into it. Actually, I mean, it's pretty time consuming, but whenever I'm done, it's almost like I guess if you mow a yard and you look at a really crappy yard with grass all over it and stuff like that, and then after you're done with it, you just kind of look and bask, and you're like, man, this is pretty awesome. So that's what I think about writing a novel in general. The second thing is about what irks me the most. It might kind of go against what I was just saying 5 seconds ago, but what irks me the most as an author is whenever I see someone, like plugging someone else's book or saying, oh, such and such, this is such an amazing book, like asking me questions about it. And to me, my thing is this: these are people that I know. These are people that have not read my book. I'm not even sure if they've read 5 pages. So, to me, I kind of take it a little bit as an insult whenever I hear stuff like that, because I'm just like, what? Like you read someone else's book that you don't even know, but you know me, and you don't want to read my book. Yeah, sometimes I wonder if my book is that bad, but then I've had people tell me that it's good. So, I don't know. I have conflicting thoughts about this. Maybe more research is needed or something like that, but I'm just getting it off my chest. I told you I was going to be real today, and I am being real, okay? That really, really, really irks me whenever I hear the zeal coming out of people's mouths about a stranger's book and the fact that they haven't even read 1 page of mine or an excerpt from my page or something like that. So, like for instance, I'm pretty sure everyone could tell me everything there is to know about the Hunger Games and Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey, but they couldn't tell you what happened in the first 5 pages of my book. Does that make sense to you? I feel like it should make sense to you. It makes sense to me. I don't know. It just sounds really stupid whenever I hear it. So, anyways, also in my books, I like to use music in all my books to convey certain emotions and things like that. The first book is called Incomparable, okay? The second book is called Unstoppable. And the third book, because I looked, it's called Evolution, okay? I could tell you that the first book I love. The second book I love more than the first book. And the third book, I haven't made up my mind on whether I like it or love it yet, because I'm not exactly finished with it. So, whenever I finish with it, then I'll tell you how I feel about it. But right now, I'm a little, so I know I use a lot of songs in all these books, but I think in the first book, Incomparable, I think that the song that encapsulates the whole book is Tonight Tonight by the Smashing Pumpkins. It's one of my favorite songs. I don't know if you ever knew that, but that's a quick fact about me. I love that song, and that will never end. The second book it's called Unstoppable. The song that encapsulates that is Not Over You by Gavin DeGraw, because I like that song too. And I like Gavin DeGraw. It's pretty awesome. I also wondered if one of Gavin DeGraw's hats and one of Jason Mraz's hats got in a knife fight, who would win? I don't know. You can let me know the answer, but I think that'd be pretty awesome if that happened. Other than that, I don't really think that I have anything else for this week. But as always, if you have any questions, you can inbox me or whatever. You can go to my page. Remember, it's Facebook backslash capital D times 3, all one word. Or you can get on Twitter and tweet me. I'm like D underscore X underscore 3. So you can do that. It doesn't matter. I'll follow back. It's cool. I guess that's it, man. So you guys have a good one. Be good. Have a good day.